Brass bands have a very conservative culture that go with them. They have a great tradition of competitions. They're quite rule-bound. They're often quite disciplined. And it went along quite well for a while, but we found that there were less and less people joining, and that became quite a problem. The band was limping really badly. It looked like it was the end, except that Howard is an incredible person who won't give up on things. You know, he's got great tenacity. He believed that the band had so much potential.
My background was in classical music. It wasn't the brass band per se, so I didn't have those connections. But I had made some new connections through jazz. And I knew that Scott Tinkler lived right around the corner. And I asked him, hey, would you be interested in taking over this band? Here's what we've got. We've got this brass band. It's not going to work. We need to change directions. Would you be interested in coming on and trying something different?
It was an interesting moment because there was a couple of older brass band type people still heavily involved in the band. And I think they were wishing to hold on to the history of the band. And it's important to acknowledge the history but not necessarily hold on to it if it holds you back. I personally didn't want to come in and be involved with a brass band. And I think what I give is more energy and interest in music, whatever it may be. And that's why I like the idea that this band is not focused on genre particularly. It's just focused on people and energies in music.
I like the fact that the Moreland Brass Band isn't what you expect. Just like this hall isn't what you expect. When you see a lot of musicians come in here and they just say, it's so bizarre. It's a band hall, but it's not. It's a community hall, but it's just everything is a mishmash that's kind of like Lego, just all these different colors that stick together and you've got something. You don't know what it is, but it's great.
It's really relaxed, and even though the skill levels are quite varied, I think everybody is able to get something out of it because the people who are good can lead in a lot of ways, and then the people who aren't so good are still learning stuff.
It covers the whole environment of music in Melbourne, and it's really good to be involved with that. And that spirit, it's great. It actually reminds me how much fun it is to play music, no matter what level you're at. The idea and the joy is the same.